Hi, it's the Honey Queen here, and I'm going to be making honey turkey sliders. Happy Thanksgiving, and you've got leftovers, what are you going to do? But you could also do this for a Super Bowl or any gathering like that. It feeds a lot of crowd, and it can be a meal or an appetizer. And especially, we're going to learn how to make it a Bobbie sandwich, Bobbie slider. Do you know how that name came to be? Capriotti's actually are the ones that made it with all the leftovers, and so that's what I'm kind of putting here together today. You will need Hawaiian rolls, and it doesn't matter the brand, you can use any of these. I've got a King's. I'm going to actually be doubling it because I've got about 8 people coming for lunch, and there's already 3 of us, so a dozen. Cranberry, you can do the jellied or the whole. There's butter. I'm using stovetop because we didn't have Thanksgiving at our house. We went somewhere else, so we didn't have those leftovers. And I'm using sliced turkey, but you can use your leftover turkey. You can choose provolone, or there's another one in there. This Havarti is what I like, but Swiss you can do also, but Havarti is the best with it. You need Dijon mustard, Worcestershire sauce, and of course, Cox's honey. Has a little bit of brown sugar, just a pinch of that. You're going to be using poppy seed, sesame seed, and onion powder. First step we're going to do is we're going to remove our loaf, and I'm going to actually slice it horizontally so that you have the tops and the bottoms separate. Lightly spray your pan, your dish. You're going to save the tops. Let's go on last. Put our bottoms in. So I'm doubling this because if you remember Mary from the cough drops, my niece Mary, they are coming with their 6 children today, so I'm doubling the recipe. And I just learned something. It's not Worcestershire, it's Worcestershire. The accent's on the first. Oh, that's so interesting. I do have to say the King's brand of the Hawaiian rolls actually cut a little easier. So you have a certain layer, a certain order of the layers. First you want to do is because you're going to do double cheese, you're going to put cheese down. This is the Havarti. I cut it into fourths. Makes it a little easier to work with. And after the cheese will come the turkey, and then the stuffing, then the cranberries. Then you're going to place the tops on. So you need about a package of the cheese, not quite a whole package, and about 8 to 12 ounces of turkey. It's how thick ever you want them to be. Then we put stuffing, so next. All right, that took about a half a box of stuffing, and this takes about a half a cup of your cranberry sauce. I'm just happen to be doubling it because I got a big group coming in. And I started thinking, if the kids, we'll see how the kids like it. They're going to be my taste testers. I know adults already do, but I haven't really had kids try this. Instead of opening a brand new can of cranberry sauce, I'm actually going to leave these empty in case somebody doesn't like it. Because usually it works perfectly for this size. Then your next layer is another thing of cheese. Really cheesy. And I will heat the butter sauce next, so you need to have half a cup of butter or 1 cube ready. You're going to heat that to melt. They're ready to cover, and I like to keep my tops matching in case I make a little mistake on my size there. It's not going to be perfect. Heated my butter in the back, and I'm going to add to that, you can have these all ready to go, and I have 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, a heaping teaspoon of honey, Cox's honey, and you can use granulated honey for that, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire That's great. Now I'm gonna Worcestershire. Thank you. 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of sesame seeds, and 1 teaspoon of poppy seed. You can do a pinch of brown sugar. So I have my dry ingredients right here, and I did my Dijon honey and Worcestershire. Add this all to the butter. Okay, I melted my butter, and I want to heat just a little bit the honey mixture. Use a pastry brush to distribute this evenly. You can use a spoon. I just personally like to use this. And then you'll have the choice. You can cover it with plastic wrap and refrigerate it up to a day and then cook it later, or you can cook it right now. Cooking right now, you want to have the oven at 375, and that will be for 15 minutes. Then you pull off the foil. So you put foil on, make a tent, cook 15 minutes at 375, and 5 more minutes without the foil. Ready to go in the oven for 20 minutes, but remember, it's covered in a dome tent foil. And at 15 minutes, I will pull the foil off, and it'll be in there for 5 more minutes at 375. Taste tester should be here in like 10 more minutes, so they'll be perfectly. Grandchildren, did you find the beads? Yes, there's more than one. Correct. There, on my well-loved apron that, yes, it needs to be washed, yes, it needs to be ironed. Probably today I'll go in, but I just keep cooking. I love cooking and baking. And then the earrings that my daughter-in-law made. So subscribe to this, click the button on that, share it with other people, find me and follow me on social media, and have a sweet day. We'll see you in a few minutes. Stay tuned for the taste testers. Here we are, mini Thanksgiving. And I'm prepared with peanut butter and honey sandwiches if you don't like it. It's got a little bit of everything on it. Tell me your own opinion. What do you like? Do you like?
Let me think.
Okay, she's thinking.
I'm going for a second bite.
You can take a bite.
You want to taste it, Tyler?
What do you think, Sarah?
Are you going to taste it, Coulter?
Thumbs up.
There's honey on it.
Is that kind of different? He's not sure about that.
I think you need to try.
You gotta give one bite.
Try it.
A no thank you bite, please.
And no thank you bite. There we go. Well, no thank you bite. I like that.
That was cheesy.
And
Should we give your
favorite nephew Gary, do you have any opinion?
My turn to take that.
It's your turn. Yes.
I need water. Water.
Oh, so there's stuffing on it?
That's water.
Sweet, cheesy, chewy.
A little bit eggs.
It's very toasty. That's nice.
I see Dad.
Mary, what did you think?
There. Do people say you look like your daddy?
That's delicious.
You like that?
This
So much flavor in it. It's really good.
Daddy.